Most people think BNB is just another exchange token, a discount coin, a side product of Binance. That misunderstanding is exactly why most people misprice it. BNB isn't designed to behave like a typical crypto asset. It's designed to behave like infrastructure. And once you see it that way, its role in the market makes a lot more sense. Here's how most people think BNB works. Binance grows, trading volume increases. BNB goes up. Binance gets regulatory pressure. Bad headlines drop. BNB should go down. It sounds logical, it feels intuitive, and it's incomplete. Because BNB was never meant to be a pure reflection of Binance's reputation or short-term volume. It was built to sit deeper in the system, closer to usage, incentives, and internal demand. BNB is not just a token, it's a utility asset embedded into an ecosystem. It reduces fees. It powers on-chain activity. It's used for gas, staking, governance, and incentives. And it's structurally tied to how value flows inside the Binance universe, not just how outsiders feel about it. That distinction matters. Because markets don't price stories, they price mechanisms. The core mechanism behind BNB is internal demand. BNB demand doesn't rely primarily on speculation. It comes from traders reducing fees, developers deploying apps, users interacting with BNB chain, validators staking protocols, locking supply. This creates a very different demand profile than most tokens. BNB demand is usage-anchored, not narrative-anchored. That's why it often behaves differently from the rest of the market. And this is where most people misread BNB completely. They watch headlines, they watch sentiment, but they ignore how the system is actually being used. That's the blind spot. BNB also has one of the most misunderstood supply mechanics in crypto. Binance doesn't burn BNB based on hype. It burns BNB based on activity and system rules. Over time, this steadily reduces circulating supply, regardless of market mood. This isn't a short-term catalyst. It's a slow structural pressure, and slow pressure is exactly what most retail traders underestimate. BNB rarely moves the way people expect. It doesn't always explode during hype cycles, and it doesn't always collapse during panic. That's because it's not purely speculative. It behaves more like a toll road, a utility layer, a settlement asset inside a closed-loop economy. It's less emotional, more mechanical, and that confuses people who expect drama. This is why BNB often looks boring, right before people realize they misunderstood it. Regulation is the biggest cloud hanging over BNB. But here's the key distinction. Regulatory pressure affects public perception, headlines, short-term volatility. It does not automatically destroy usage. As long as people are still trading, building, and interacting with the ecosystem, the internal engine keeps running. Markets often overreact to external noise and underreact to internal activity. BNB sits right at that intersection. BNB is not a lottery ticket. It's not designed to be. It's closer to infrastructure exposure, ecosystem, leverage, system-level participation that makes it less explosive but also less fragile. People who expect it to behave like a meme coin get frustrated. People who understand its role tend to be more patient. BNB represents a category many investors still don't fully understand. Not money, not equity, not pure speculation, but crypto infrastructure assets. Assets that capture value through usage, not excitement. As the market matures, these assets often become more important, not less. Once you stop asking, will BNB pump? And start asking, is the system still being used? The entire analysis changes. Price becomes secondary. Structure becomes primary. That's how professionals look at assets like this. So when you hear someone say BNB is just an exchange token, remember this. It was never designed to be exciting. It was designed to be embedded. And the most misunderstood assets are often the ones doing exactly what they were built to do. This is Daily Crypto Drop. Your next update drops tomorrow.